It's the first time seeing former Nugget champion KCP since he left. As the Nuggets take on the Orlando Magic, can they get a win finally against them? Let's find out. You're watching CS 105.1, where I talk about sports with good vibes. Let's get it. How's it going, everyone, and welcome. I'm CS Chandler, here for another take of Nuggets basketball. So it was the Nuggets versus the Magic in Orlando today, as the Nuggets, it was their first meetup against their former player or teammate, KCP. A good game, a lot of drama, I feel like, for two teams that don't really have a lot of animosity against one another. But there was a lot of kind of drama in this one specifically. It was very physical. It was not necessarily chippy. It was just really physical and people getting hurt on both sides of the court. So, but the good thing was that Jokić and AG were both available for the Nuggets, and the starting lineup was Nikola Jokić, Jamal Murray, MPJ, Christian Brown, and Brody in the starting lineup, as AG is still playing off the bench, still trying to gauge that calf strain there, still has on a minutes restriction. The Nuggets were sporting their navy blues, as the Magic were in their white stripes. But the Nuggets finally got a W. They got that win in Orlando. Let's go. Final score 113-100. Nuggets are all good. Let's freaking go. So awesome. So let's break down the game here. First quarter. The first quarter kicked off with the Magic controlling the tip and Wendell Carter Jr. sinking in a 16-footer for the opening points. The Nuggets struggled early, with Murray missing a three and Orlando quickly extending their lead. And Brody finally broke through with a three-pointer for the Denver's first score, which was awesome. Defensive lapses, though, with more uncontested threes. If you've been watching me, you know I've been on this. Like, they constantly do not contest threes, and once again, in this was a huge game where they were not contesting threes. It was super annoying, but that got the Magic lead up even more. And then the first drama unfolded in the first quarter, where a biased ref call didn't call the out of bounds on the Magic, as they got a block on Julian Strawther's three-point shot. Instead, they called it in favor of the Magic, and then the Nuggets were trying to plead their case and trying to argue it, and then they got a delay of game call on them, and the refs didn't care, and Malone even tried to time out, and they disregarded the timeout and just gave the Magic the ball, which was pretty stupid. But then on the other side, later in the game, the Magic started arguing about a bad call too. So it was kind of on both ends. I wouldn't say there was completely bias on the Nuggets the entire game, but that one quarter, 100% was a little biased towards the Nuggets, against the Nuggets, I should say. And so then the Nuggets, though, did fight hard after this, and they were able to trim the lead down to just one. But despite their efforts, the Magic did take the first 29-28. The second quarter began with turnovers from the Nuggets, like groaning, just looking at it. I was like, oh my God. Like, there was some times where I couldn't even control my groan. It was just bad. Giving Magic easy scoring opportunities with uncontested threes, building a 10-point lead. AG got the offense rolling with a bucket and a foul, missing the foul though, but the team struggled with turnovers, prompting a timeout from Malone. The Nuggets buckled down though and fought hard to chip down the lead, and CB's three-point play and Brody's fast break layup tied the game. Key defensive plays, including a 4-block game from Peyton Watson, with the fourth one coming with really hard contact against Cole Anthony. He went up, blocked it, but then when he came down, he got a big elbow or like fist from Cole Anthony when they were going up, and so he got hit in the face. And then as he came down, he hit his head hard on the court there, and so he actually had to be taken out for a little bit to get checked out. He would later return, so hopefully he's good and he's not going to have any kind of concussion or anything. But it looked pretty wicked at first because they came down hard. And then free throws and a glass shot from Brody secured Denver's first lead. Nuggets take the second 26-23, heading into the half, up 54-52. The third quarter then started off with MPJ hitting a three. Amazing start, but then they had turnover after turnover, cutting the Nuggets lead down to just one. Sloppy play briefly cost Denver the lead, but MPJ's persistence helped them regain control, and a 10-point cushion was trimmed to 6 due to missed shots and turnovers. But again, CB free throws and an incredible pass from Brody, threading the needle to Jokić, pushed the lead to 10. Jamal Murray then would ignite from Murray Flurry, extending that advantage to 16 points. Jokić got another triple-double, of course, with an assist from Murray for a 3. And then the Nuggets dominated the third, outscoring the Magic 39-25. I will also say, going back to I believe it was the second quarter, the non-Jokić minutes, DeAndre Jordan was in, obviously he's the backup 5, and there was one play where he dunked on KCP, and it was so awesome because, one, if you've watched any of the interviews with the team and everything in the last game and leading up, DeAndre Jordan has already been planning on either fouling KCP really hard or I'm sure getting a dunk, and he got the dunk and he started roaring at KCP afterwards, like just kind of a little like brotherly kind of fooling around, hard contact kind of stuff, and KCP couldn't help but smile after it. It was a nice Nugget moment, a Nuggets championship moment still, and they're going to be together forever no matter what. Like, KCP's always going to be a Nugget. No matter if he spends more time in Orlando, he's always a Nugget for life. He won a championship here, so Nugget for life, So then the fourth quarter began with a Magic turnover, allowing Murray to score a floater for the first bucket of the quarter. AG followed with a bucket off the glass to extend the lead to 20, and later completed a 3-point play to get the Nuggets first to 100. Despite the bench maintaining the lead, missed dunks and fouls allowed the Magic to chip the lead down to 15. So they had a good standing period there where they were able to maintain a 20-point lead, but then I don't know if they just started to get sloppy and tired, but then the Magic were able to chip it down, and the Magic claimed the fourth 23-20, which was kind of unfortunate because, towards the end, like the last maybe like 24 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever, if you're up by like so much that you just kind of dribble it out, and typically once you're done, then the other team gets it and they'll dribble out the rest of it. This time that didn't happen. It was kind of a little FU from Magic because they sank a 3 and to get them finally to 100, because otherwise this would have completely been a munder, and it just kind of is unfortunate because they totally took advantage of the Nuggets guard being down because they assumed they would dribble it out as well. And they just kind of, it was kind of dishonorable for the Magic to just kind of put up a 3, even though normally you don't do that. So whatever. Nuggets still won. They managed to get that first win against the Magic since 2021. Let's freaking go, with a final score of 113-100. That's freaking phenomenal. I'm so happy they won against the Magic finally. If you're a Nuggets Nation, it's been difficult to face this team. We got swept with them last year. They were the only team we were unable to beat last year. Now we got a win against them, so let's go. We're going to get into stats right after this. Hey everyone, let's talk sound quality. Imagine having pro-level audio that's easy to set up, flexible, and sounds incredible. That's the Røde Pod Mic USB. It's got both USB and XLR connections, so whether you're recording solo at home or in a full studio setup, you're covered. And get this, the built-in DSP effects let you adjust the sound with zero lag. You get that deep, smooth broadcast tone right out of the box. It's versatile, powerful, and basically makes your voice sound like pure gold. And we're back. All right, so stat-wise here, we have CB playing 35 minutes. He had 20 points, 11 rebounds, double-double for CB. Let's freaking go. 2 assists. He was 6 for 10 from field goals, 1 for 3 from three-pointers. So he got that the three-pointer shooting on a little there. Even despite missing 2, he kept on shooting. Awesome to see him get a bucket in there for 3. He made all of his free throws, 7 for 7. He had 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, was a plus 22. He was definitely the player of the game tonight. I would put that down. Like, he was awesome. Michael Porter Jr., he got a little better he had a little Porter quarter flurry or whatever himself. He played 27 minutes. He had a horrible first half for one, but he did end up with 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, 5 for 9 from field goals, 3 for 5 from three-pointers, 2 for 3 from free throws, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, was a plus 11. Nikola Jokić played 30 minutes, didn't play the fourth at all. I'm sure he appreciates that. He had himself, again, a triple-double. So he had 20 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. He had 3 steals, 3 blocks, 7 for 9 from field goals. He didn't take a single three-point this game, which was unfortunate because I love seeing him take those threes. Though he did do a little of those hezzies with at the arc or whatever. Almost making you think he was going to. He was 6 for 7 from free throws, 2 turnovers, 0 personal fouls. He was a plus 20. And we have Jamal Murray playing 37 minutes tonight. 19 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 8 for 16 from field goals, 1 for 6 from three-pointers, 2 for 2 from free throws, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, was a plus 13. And then Westbrook did not have a good game tonight. He played 25 minutes, 12 points, so he still got in double digits, which is awesome. All of our starters got in double digits. It was great. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 for 9 from field goals, 1 for 3 from three-pointers, 1 for 2 from free throws, 5 turnovers. He was the worst offender of turnovers tonight. It was a little bit frustrating to watch him play tonight. One personal foul, and he was a plus 9. And then from the bench, not too much happening from the bench. I mean, DeAndre Jordan did get 7 rebounds, and he did get 4 points off the bench. Strother, only 7 points off the bench. Aaron Gordon, only 9 points off the bench. He didn't have a great game tonight either. Peyton Watson, though, again, he had 4 amazing blocks, and then he also had 4 points. So awesome night for him to have those blocks, but then hopefully he's healthy. Aaron Gordon was a plus 10. Peyton Watson was a minus 3. Most of the bench was a minus. So overall stats here, we have 57 rebounds to their 39. So we way kicked their ass in rebounding. 24 assists to their 30. 6 steals to their 15. They almost, they did definitely double us, but they doubled us and more. That's crazy. And then 8 blocks to their 6. We shot 51% from field goals. They shot 37%. We shot 28% from 3. They shot 29%, but they did get off more. 12 for 41 versus our 7 for 25. Like, we just aren't shooting the 3. I don't know if it's like a confidence issue or not. They need to start shooting more, I think, and especially in this league right now where it's so 3 heavy. But we shot 83 from free throws. They shot 75. We had 20 turnovers. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the story of this entire game was the Nuggets turnovers. 20 turnovers. Aaron Gordon himself also had 5 turnovers. It was way too many. You go from only 5 turnovers against the Heat to 20 turnovers against the Magic. We had 20 turnovers against the Rockets as well. So this turnover stuff needs to stop. They need to handle that ball better. And then the Magic only had 7 turnovers and still lost. And they were capitalizing on all of our turnovers. It was so freaking annoying. 16 personal fouls to their 19. So still big night for the Nuggets. Awesome win. Glad they got it. We're going to get into big takeaways after this. As a cinematographer, photographer, and now a podcaster, I do believe lighting is everything. And if you're serious about creating dynamic content, you need to check out Nanlite. They're all about precision and control. Whether it's soft, natural lighting, or vibrant colors, Nanlite gives you full flexibility to set the mood for any scene. From compact LEDs to powerful softboxes, Nanlite has light solutions that fit every setup. It's ideal for photographers, like myself, videographers, like myself, and creators who want to pro-grade quality right out on their fingertips. With Nanlite, you're lighting like a pro every time. And we're back. All right, so again, big takeaways here. The turnovers plagued the first half and the bottom of the fourth half. Going for 20 overall turnovers is just stupid. They really need to clean that up. And then also contesting the threes. I don't know why they keep on not contesting threes, and teams are making them pay for it every single time. Even if there's players that normally don't make threes, somehow they make them against the Nuggets. It's really frustrating and kind of laughable at the same time. But the big story is the determination the Nuggets had to win this game. Down by 10 in the second, managed to go on a run to get the lead up to 24 at its highest before winning by 13 points against a team that has unanimously been beating the Nuggets for several years now. Is just great. Even though Jokić got a triple-double, I would say CB was the player of the game who really shined, getting his own double-double. I don't remember the last time he got a double or if he's ever gotten a double-double. I think he has, but it's been a while. And so it was nice to see CB get his, especially, against his former master of KCP. KCP is the reason that CB, I feel like, is as good as he is today. Like, he really guided CB through his rookie year and his second year. And so everything that we are seeing from CB, we have thanks to KCP. And I mean, CB was even holding KCP down. It was really nice to see them, battling back, having a little bit of fun with their former champion Nugget player, teammate. So now it's up to the Nuggets, though, to see if they can build a little good winning streak from this. And hopefully they can. The 76ers are going to come in then on Tuesday. That's their next game. And once again, Joel Embiid is ducking the Denver game. It's just kind of weird how he always mysteriously has an injury around the time that they play Denver in Denver. So don't know how that will turn out, but hopefully they don't get too cocky and they stay locked in for that game and are able to get the W there. And then, after that, we have the Kings game, and the Kings have been playing good ever since Doug Christie took over as their head coach. I mean, they were able to get a win over the Rockets, who we were not able to get a win over. So this is a team that you cannot be sleeping on and you can't be messing up with, because they have gone on a 7-game winning streak. Like, that is crazy. The Nuggets, their largest winning streak has been 5, and that was just by each game was down to the wire. The Kings have been blowing them out. Like, if they had started off this way, you would see the Kings, I'm sure, more in the top 4 right now if they had started off the season like this. So this is definitely a team that you cannot be sleeping on. They are going to be hard and difficult. This is going to be a very difficult match itself. It usually is against the Kings. For some reason, they have zero effect on the altitude in Colorado. They don't care. They play hard, and they're managing to get wins in the Mile High. So hopefully we can squash them and make sure that they don't get a win. This is their first matchup against Denver in Denver, so let's maintain that home court. And then what does this win, though, from today against the Magic do for the Nuggets? So with this win, we are now on a 2-game winning streak. Hopefully we can go on like a 4 or 5 game winning streak, maybe even more. And we are still sitting on that 4th seed. We are really comfortable with that 4th seed right now. 26 and 16. The Memphis Grizzlies are still at 27 and 15, so we are a game behind them. And then the Lakers the Clippers are 2 games behind us. In the 5th seed, 23 and 17. So it's very close right now, battling in the Western Conference. The Rockets are hopefully they can get some more losses on their belt, so that it gives us a little bit more ability to get up there. And but obviously, OKC has blown everyone out of the water, and there's no way of catching up with them. But at least hopefully we can catch up with Houston. And then in the Eastern Conference, we have the Celtics took a loss last night, which is freaking phenomenal to the Atlanta Hawks. That's what I'm saying. They don't sleep on the Atlanta Hawks either. They have now beaten the 1-seed Cavs twice in a row. They have beaten Boston. This is a team that I think is going to go hard in the playoffs. I think they're gonna be that sleeper. They're gonna be what the Mavs were last year, but only in the Eastern Conference. That's what my predictability is for the Atlanta Hawks and the Eastern Conference. And then in the West, it's anyone's game right now, really. Because it's just like a couple of losses and you're in the play-in, a couple of wins and you're on the 2nd seed. So it's just kind of all over the map, and it's really down to the wire for a lot of these things. But hopefully the Nuggets maintain what they focus and everything, and get some wins out of this. So once again, the next games are going to be the 76ers and the Kings. I will not be doing one of these for the 76ers. I'm going to be in Vegas this next couple of days on a convention, so I'm not going to have time to do this. But hopefully, Nuggets win, and I'll be back on for the Kings game on I think it's Thursday. So let's go Nuggets. So that's all I got for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a like and subscribe. Share it out to your friends and family. And you've been listening to CS 105.1, where I talk about sports with good vibes. We'll catch you later.